Hi, I'm Pushkaraj S Shirke and I had to review a bunch of supplements lately. There are new supplements in the market. CELLUCOR, after a long time, has come to India. CELLUCOR is a brand that actually I was very much looking forward to come to India officially, because in India the grey market issue is a huge one. You have lots of brands that come to India unofficially and are peddled in the grey market, and what you end up buying is a peddled good or a good that has been tampered with or adulterated, and that is totally not worth it. So when Neulife bought CELLUCOR to India this time, I was really happy. I got the WHEY, I got the C4, I got the BCAAs, and I got the ZMA of CELLUCOR to try it out. And here are my actual reviews of it. Starting with the CELLUCOR Core WHEY, by far the most amazing tasting, value for money, gram to gram protein value protein shake I've ever had. Right? I've always stuck to having on WHEY gold standard, and in terms of quality of amount of protein to be taken and what is written on the label is actually in the packet. So I have my respect for on in that sense, but when it comes to taste, BSN Syntha 6 was always the winner out there. But CELLUCOR Core WHEY actually beats both on and BSN on both levels. One, the CELLUCOR Core WHEY has 25 grams of protein as written on the label, and even through tests it has been proven that it actually does have those 25 grams of protein that is written on the label, which is a brilliant thing that you should look for in a whey protein. Does it have what it states on the label? So CELLUCOR Core WHEY gets a tick mark on that one from me. And in terms of taste, it is actually really thick, textured and creamy, and actually tastes amazing. With water, it tastes as amazing as most whey protein shakes which taste good taste in milk. And in milk, Core WHEY is amazing. It is the best tasting whey protein shake I've ever had by all standards, and I still use it as my treat protein. Like, I use it as my post-workout since I am on 6 scoops a day of protein. CELLUCOR is a little bit steep on the price, that I would have to give it, which is why I use it only as my treat whey. I use it as my post-workout as a reward for myself for having worked out or having grinded my ass off in the gym. It tastes amazing, and for that reason, it's definitely right at the top of my list of best protein shakes available in the market in India. Coming to the next one, the BCAAs, the BCAA of CELLUCOR. The 3 brands that I have looked forward to in terms of BCAAs have again been BSN and on. BSN's Amino X, On's Amino Energy, and there's one more called Extend. In terms of taste, Extend and Amino X have always taken the lead. In terms of amino acid profiles, they've always taken the lead. In terms of the quantity of 3 essential amino acids and having a caffeine kick to it, Amino Energy takes the cake. But I don't see the point of mixing a stimulant with an amino complex, with a BCAA. So for that reason, Amino Energy drops out of my list right away, and Amino X stays where it is. Your Extend stays where it is, but CELLUCOR BCAAs again marks them out both. It is brilliant. It has 5 grams of leucine, it has 4 grams of citrulline maltate, and 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, and 10 grams of total BCAAs per serving. Okay, that's almost the same as BSN, but in slightly higher marked quantities, and it tastes really amazing. It tastes in terms of concentrate, right? What I would get out of 2 scoops of BSN Amino X in terms of taste, here I get it in a single scoop. In terms of taste, a single scoop of these BCAAs fill up my shaker with enough BCAAs to last my entire workout. So yeah, in terms of being able to sip it continuously to refresh myself during my workout, this works out way better. It is around 5 to 10% more expensive than BSN's Amino X, which was my previously most preferred BCAA, but now this one takes the cake because it lasts longer, tastes better, and has a slightly better amino acid profile in it. Coming to the next, the C4 Extreme. This is a pre-workout, alright, and my personal favorites in pre-workout have been very different from what the mass favorites have been, and I'll tell you my reasons for that. Firstly, I get a severe acid reflux to certain most loved pre-workouts out there in the market. For example, you have the ones that come from Animal and Universal. amazingly effective, give an amazing kick, but then give me a severe acid reflux and end up throwing up or feeling sick all through the workout. BSN's HyperFX has an amazing kick, but a terrible crash. It gives me an amazing high, the workout will go out brilliantly, but after that, I just have an energy dip which is uncontrollable, which is why I cannot take BSN HyperFX in the morning. BSN NO Explode, unlike HyperFX, does not give you just a kick, but gives you a kick and takes care of your maintenance and rebuilding. Right? It has elements in it which allows your body to rebuild even post the workout and makes you ready for the next workout. Even the NO Explode gives me an acid reflux, and to many people I know it does give them irritable bowels. By far my favorite pre-workout till date has been on Platinum Pre, because it kicks within 15 minutes, it gives me a rush that stays completely on for at least an hour and then does not have a terrible crash. But again, even Pre gives me a slight acid reflux. Then we come to C4, which is now one of my favorites at par with Platinum Pre. And I'm mentioning at par because this is not as sharp in terms of the kick that on Platinum Pre gives me, but it is extremely clear, one of the best tasting pre-workouts I've had, which is not only tasty but also gives a kick, unlike the Muscle Farm Assault, which was just taste and no kick. Right? This one packs in the punch, does not give me an acid reflux, is very smooth and has absolutely no crash, which is a very important thing for me because I continue working late into the nights, I continue working even after my workout, so I cannot afford a crash. So what I generally now do is I mix a scoop of Platinum Pre with a scoop of C4, and it makes the best pre-workout possible. I get the kick, I get the high, and I do not get the crash and the acid reflux, which is generally related to every other pre-workout that I have tried. So on Platinum Pre plus CELLUCOR C4, the best pre-workout mix ever. Coming to the last one that I have tried, alright, this is the CELLUCOR ZMA. It's very difficult to judge the brilliance or the potency of a ZMA capsule, but I am going to be very objective about this, alright. I am osteoporotic, so I have to take my ZMA at night and calcium in the morning and again calcium in the afternoon. So I generally take a 4 capsule serving of ZMA every night, and I have tried almost every brand of ZMA that is there out there. But CELLUCOR ZMA, it's my personal observation that it has given me really good sleep, which is a noticeable factor. I have been sleeping very soundly with this, even despite taking pre-workouts during my workout, which happens just 3 or 4 hours before my sleeping time. So in that terms it is effective, but what strategically makes this a better ZMA combination is that it has Tribulus testis. Tribulus testis, better known as Longjack, is one of the best testosterone boosters naturally available. Right? Many times people supplement it from another source, not along with their ZMA, but since the timings of ZMA and the dosage of Tribulus testis coincide, CELLUCOR has gone ahead and mixed the two. So this one not only ensures that you get great sleep, good recovery and an enhanced calcium absorption, but also a natural boost to your testosterone levels. So that makes CELLUCOR ZMA my new ZMA of choice and will be in my stack for a long time. And I have to thank Neulife for having brought these brands, or this brand rather, into the Indian market and in a genuine and absolutely reliable way. Thank you Neulife and CELLUCOR.